Year out of Alabama. Head coach Willie Green told us before the game he's become much more vocal this year as Brandon Ingram, one of the best mid-range scorers in the NBA. Jokic down court gets Denver's first basket.
I think Dave Jokic may have the best hands in the NBA.
They're titled most in NBA history. A turnover by the Pelicans. Here's Murray, gets past McCollum and finishes through contact. Thought he should have been fouled.
Large part because of Murray. And so he really keys on him. He has a good game. They play a lot better.
Williamson gets deep into the paint. Stop when he gets downhill. That's really the case for this entire New Orleans team. Caldwell Pope up top, rattles down the three. I moved out of the way a little bit. Williamson again attacking, hangs and scores his second basket already. Getting the basket, he has 6 of the 8 points for the Pels.
Like a couple weeks away, but this is a different guy tonight.
When he was coming out and you guys were evaluating, obviously you weren't in a position. Porter throws it down on Valanciunas. Again, Williamson on the attack, kicks it to the corner. Here's Jones for 3. It's good. Yes. Herb Jones, who's shooting 37% from out there. 4 points. And only took 3 shots, but he had 16 assists and 5 blocks in that game. Oh, boy. Couple of open lanes, which you don't normally see from this Pelican defense for dunkers for 3 games due to rest. But in terms of actual injuries, and he's been bothered by a quad problem the last week or so. Layup in transition for Porter. And Jokic setting him up. McCollum gets some airspace, fires, and hits a 3. Boy, he's got a sweet-looking stroke.
And effective field goal percentage, he's on a tear, and it's why they're winning.
Jokic, pretty move. And McCollum's so consistent, Bob.
That's why it's nice for them to get a look at it, see how good they are.
Porter much more assertive offensively tonight than he was the other night.
Down, and teams getting easy layups, too.
Oh, what a pass by Jokic. And great finish by Gordon. That's the 3rd slam already. Action has not.
And here we go, get to see a chance at this New Orleans Pelicans depth. I think it's the deepest team in the league. There's Larry Nance, and he was a great draft pick.
Here's Jokic for 3. Nikola Jokic off to a great start tonight. He's got 3 assists and 9 points. He's back playing his 16th game of the year. Gordon got the better of Marshall on the drive there, got good position. Gives it up to Gordon for another shot at the rim, but he blew it. And there's Jokic to clean it up inside. 7, though, the year they beat the Mavs in the first round when they were in 8
That's
seed.
right. That was what we believe. There's part of their bench. See, they're going to need Peyton Watson. But you figured if he could shoot, he could defend his position, and he's making his shots.
I hope he didn't look too hard at UCLA players last night as Alvarado hits a 3. Closing in on a minute to go here in the first. Denver by 4. Another 3 for Peyton Watson. And Denver's 4 of 6 from deep. Assists. They double him. Gives it up to Brown, who's open, and hits a 3.
And how well this team's responded to him.
They made the playoffs 2 years ago without Zion, and now he finally gets him healthy. And let's see what the Pelicans do. They look like a dangerous team, but they're struggling tonight, although with that Nance jumper, this very deep Pelican team. Murphy on the spot up, and the 3 goes down. Second quarter, 11 points, 5 assists in the first. Reggie Jackson trying to shake. Daniels does and hits. With the lone loss against the Clippers, who may be playing better than anybody right now in the West. McCollum drills another 3. C.J. McCollum's second. 6 of 15 from 3. Denver 6 of 10. Shot clock at 1. Murray has to hoist it, and Murray able to connect from mid-range. Nice pass by McCollum, or excuse me, by Murray, and Jordan with the slam. Willie Green again upset with the defense, calls a timeout.
That's how you become a contender. That's they're top 10 in offense. They're 10th. In defense, they're 7th. That's what you got to be.
Good defense. Watson getting the steal and the slam.
He has had a tremendous first half. That last possession, he had a block. He contested C.J. McCollum and a steal here.
Here's Porter. Gets a good look and drills it. Ingram tried to go through Peyton Watson. Murray has been owning the mid-range. Valanciunas' turnaround jumper is good. Right now, Denver's 10th overall in defensive rating as Valanciunas knocks down the long 2. Ingram, the lob. Valanciunas gets deep and scores. 6 quick points for Jonas Valanciunas. But think about that, 83%. We touched on this at the top of the telecast as he makes a great move on Valanciunas. That shooting percentage over the last 7 games, no one has done in a 7-game span. Ball handling.
Like I said before, he just gets you a great possession on every possession. I mean, Jokic does so much for his teammates. He just simplifies the game.
Game which is good for third in the NBA. Lead is 19. Alvarado hits a three, the 7th for the answer. Can't from three. Porter thought he was pushed underneath. Did not get the call. Jones in transition goes right at Jokic, and nice finish off the window. One. Jokic spinning and finishing, and Valanciunas puts his head down. I think he challenge flag for the coaches. You should.
That's not super relevant to an NBA game, but
how about Jokic with an incredible pass to Aaron Gordon? That's for last here in the first half. 3 seconds to go. McCollum at the buzzer. Good.
Wow,
CJ
good
McCollum
answer.
drills a three.
Jokic is the same guy he was 9 years ago when he arrived in Denver, and that's what's helped cultivate such a good culture here as well. Right on cue, guys.
One's right, and Katie's right. I wish people did know him better. I wish he let us know him a little better.
Porter drills a three. That's 9 3-pointers for Denver. To Porter. Collects, fires, connects on the three. Michael Porter Jr. It's a 2.
And now the question is the bench, like we talked about. It's the bench.
And obviously the challenge of trying to repeat as Herb Jones hits.
That's how you play, affects the expectations. This is a good early look at that. See, the question is that's. I think a lot of people would not compare those players at all. They would say they have nothing in common. But what I would tell you is, just from what I watch,
the conference finals and the NBA finals last year.
Yeah, as you get deeper and deeper into the playoffs, half court.
Meanwhile, New Orleans on a 10-2 run. Here's Jokic in the middle of the lane.
I mean, it's ridiculous. It's a moment in the game here. Down 14 feels like a lot. New Orleans is a couple stops. Try to get back in it.
Caldwell Pope swishing it through from mid-range. A little shaken up after the contact with Jones. Jumper by Jokic is good. Jokic 9 of 13 now from the floor, 21 points.
He's the competition, I think.
Caldwell Pope's three no good. Gilgeous Alexander's had a great year. Oklahoma City's got a great record. As Caldwell Pope hits a three.
Here we go.
Zion taking off.
You know, just catching it.
And Valanciunas then goes right at him. They don't blow the whistle. Jokic clearing space, gets the dunk. It's per game. That's unusual for him to have that kind of a stretch. They've been winning though. But tonight, will they count that?
Wow.
Bites to his hand and face. He said, I had too much eggnog on Christmas, started wrestling around with my dog. And
defensively, they just haven't figured out what they've been so good at for so long. It's not just Holiday. And I think it sometimes takes some time. But I actually thought the defense would be a little bit better than it's been.
Meanwhile, another gorgeous pass by Jokic, and what he does for you in the playoffs. Who's going to be that guy for the Pelicans in a playoff series? Jokic with the offensive rebound. 8 points per game. He's only taken one shot, and that was just a couple of minutes ago. Here he gets to the rim and flushes it.
You'd probably have a championship right now. And he was picked second round, middle. So that's why you kick yourself.
I remember doing his first game, and he didn't do anything in the first half, and in the second half he comes out and he hits 4 straight threes, and you thought, okay, maybe this is going to be part of his game. And it
happened. But you got to really put in all the work.
Reggie Jackson drills a three that answers Nance's three on Jackson with a second left. Floater is good from Reggie Jackson. What a sweet move against Zion Williamson.
Tough shot.
Assists and 8 rebounds. He's 2 boards shy of his 12th triple-double. Jamal Murray from deep. That's his second 3-ball.
Nance and him. Oh, here we go. Murphy. Look, Murray too.
Hard this year with the number of games missed as Zion scores in his foul. To go to Zion, 14 points. Make it 16 as Williamson's starting to get going, and that I can't give you. You got a calculator?
No, you said Syracuse.
DeAndre Jordan with the slam.
I don't know what to think of that. I mean, it's just it's Nikola Jokic,
Nance drills a three. Sent from 3. Brown. And there's Jordan, got the offensive rebound and the nice pass. Boy, good minutes for DeAndre Jordan off the bench.
For him, and this is one of them, and he's giving him some good minutes.
Zion hangs, count it, and 1. But again, it's been hard for them to get stops. Williamson fouled again, but Murray connects on the 13-3 for the 15-point lead. Williamson attacking and scoring, and that's 22 points now.
Execution, you got to be used to playing with the guys to get the results that you want. He said,
well,
terrific waves.
Huge. People love waves.
Here's Zion with the slam. Williamson up to 26 points now. Glass. By the way, Zion has 14 points in the quarter, 26 for the game. Jokic drills it, and Williamson has had a phenomenal fourth quarter, single-handedly keeping the Pelicans in the game. He's got 16 in the quarter.
Creates some space for him to operate, but he can't. Really, it's not that, especially in this quarter, they've scored, but it's this, right? It's just the easy layups.
As a steal by Trey Murphy. Williamson in transition with a slam. 30-point night for Zion Williamson. Double. Murray, fall away. Good. Jamal Murray's been excellent from all over the court tonight, whether it's
that, dude. I just listened to the crowd get all excited.
Caldwell Pope hits a three. That's the 12th triple-double.
So the next 10 are going to really define him in some toughest stretch of the season for the Denver Nuggets coming up.
In Minnesota, or maybe even the Clippers lately, as Alvarado gets the steal and score.
When I was working in the NBA, like a real, like a Clippers, I mean, the way they're playing right now, veteran team, they're good. I mean, they're showing it.
The dunk.
That's your response to my big
I had to at least point that out.
I poured my heart out.
Okay.
Well, the East, I mean, look, it's the teams that everybody thinks. I do think, though, I wouldn't just say it's Boston, Milwaukee.